spinning more yarn. Yes, okay. And front bit rate is a bit low. Okay, usually for spinning, I have the webcam either down on my second monitor, which is a display thingy. Welcome one, an old one. Or I have it over here or top down for a lot of other streams with this, which I usually connect to top of what I'm using as a distaff, which is a mic stand. So yeah, that's not an option right now. And I figured a slightly different angle might work. But allergies. I'm going to go take a Claritin because allergies are seriously getting to me right now. So I'm going to put on the music and go have a very slight break. So music is Epidemic Sound. I'm just going to choose some of the more chill-ish area of the playlist, like post-rock. And indie rock area. So, really chill stuff. So I will be right back. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm going to be spending some more time on it. So, this one, I got Hey, Luna. Sup? I'm good. Kind of slightly blind. My contact lenses are shifting on me, and it's annoying, but kind of lost my glasses, so making do. How are you? They're kind of in over my iris, so I don't, well, iris and pupil area, so I don't exactly want to be beating them up. That would be very, very counterproductive. I have an old pair of glasses that, well, hopefully I can entertain you at least. I have like an old pair of glasses that are missing an arm that I'm going to be making new frames for. So I've got backup glasses. But contacts are pretty decent. We're not beating up my contact lenses. And I don't need glasses that are even more broken. So. but last craft stream, the hook of my job spindle broke off. Not once, but twice. So I let it chill with some super glue in the area with a bead to kind of work as a collar. It's functioning very well, especially since I made the new hook out of MIG wire. So it's a slightly modified Ship of Theseus. Hi. Mine are kind of a weird mix because they're actually circle lenses. Because otherwise I would not be able to have regular contact lenses in my prescription that are cheaper than a pair of glasses for a year. Like 1 year of contact lenses is more expensive than glasses for me. But the circle lenses are a little bit thicker than the thin ones, and I guess they're pretty decent, pretty usable for me, and I can get my prescription fairly affordably. And because of my prescription being very strong astigmatism in both eyes, they have to be custom made anyway. So I get ones that are slightly color circle lenses. And then I have, like, my brother has way more options when it comes to circle lenses than regular contact lenses. And way more options for design and color for his circle options than I do. Just because he has a less severe astigmatism. But yeah, circle lenses. And they work well for if you're doing cosplay and such, which that's where I got into using circle lenses years ago. Yeah. Thankfully, OBS Restream chat has the entire message. I was able to read that. There. It works. My mom, back in the day, did attempt for herself the contact lenses thing. It didn't work out for her. She refuses to put anything in her eyes, so of course it's not gonna work. It wigs her out having to put her fingers anywhere near her eyes, which is very understandable. A lot of people have issues with that. I have an uncle and like one of my grandmas who were both wearing contact lenses around the same time, but very different prescriptions. Accidentally, one of my one day my uncle accidentally put in my grandma's contact lenses, and that was a disaster of epic proportions. So yeah, I understand the having very sensitive eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. I'm really glad that they had the breathable contact lenses for quite a long time in my prescription. There were a couple different brands. The one that I was using for the longest time, when I would wear contact lenses a lot, they got rid of that particular one. So I tried a couple of others, which were the other options, like the other 2 options that were left available in the US, and neither of them worked for my eyes. So I was like, well, when I'm cosplaying, I use these color contact lenses and I wear my glasses if I have to read. I know they have contact lenses that are circle lenses that are prescription. Let me see if they have those. I was able to get some in my prescription. Yeah, I get that. When I'm unable to wear my glasses, or basically if I can't see, I look like I'm stoned because I'm squinting and I'm like really unable to focus at all with my eyes. Because they're like, nope, we refuse. So it's like my eyes are doing a refusal of service, and I end up looking like I was one of the kids in high school that ended up just hanging out at the certain area near the front of the school that was the smoking area. Like all the teachers that smoked, all of the students that smoked back in the 90s. Yeah, that's where they would be. But yeah, sensitivity with your eyes, it can make things very difficult. Also, when you're dealing with allergens and you're wearing contact lenses, it can make things really difficult because you can end up having the allergens caught between your contact lenses and your eyeballs. It's like, oh, eyes end up like insanely itchy. And it's like, no, I was trying to avoid this. Why you do this to me? But yeah, I've been wearing glasses since I was 4. I started wearing contact lenses when I was in my 20s. Started wearing circle lenses because I thought they were cool, and I could still wear my glasses because I went with the the no prescription ones, just to have like a cool effect. You know, kind of like I dye my hair crazy colors because I see it as a pretty cool effect. But it was realizing that my options for regular contact lenses for my eyes were no longer viable, and that circle lenses actually might come in my prescription. Led to me learning a lot about like my prescription, how it worked, how to purchase contact lenses like in your prescription, and try to find ones that were available in my prescription, which was a nightmare. But yeah, when you have a negative 3.75 for your astigmatism in both eyes, it gets to be a bit difficult to find options. My brother is lucky. He's got -1 or -1.25 in his eyes for the astigmatism. Power level for him is like through the roof, but that just means he has a lot more options. He doesn't need like toric XRs if he's going for like your regular contacts. He can even have regular contact lenses where they just add the sphere to his power level to get a really good equivalent prescription. without having to go with torics. I was like, okay, so it went from like a year's supply of contact lenses being a couple $100 to it being like closer to 500 when I could get glasses with transition lenses for under 4. And I was like, yeah, that was no longer an option. But then again, I end up with the option of having like creamy brown contact lenses, like the ones I currently have, which weirdly enough get the olive green that's in my eyes to pop a little bit more and kind of mutes the amber more. So that ends up with a kind of nice, slightly more basil option. Yeah, it's like that's the option that the pricing people out of being able to get stuff and then removing the options that were there from the market entirely makes it like options are not there. What can we do? And yes, that is a viable option, but to pluck out one's eye to spite one's face kind of sucks. Slightly different angle tonight because, well, wanted to be able to lean this way, not this way. Wanted to have this available to be worked on without too much struggle. Wanted seriously, you just yep. It just snapped off. Again. Let's see. So, I'm going to have to give the spinning a rest for tonight. So, instead, gaming. It'll be interesting. The screen will be a blur. Okay, well, let's see. Options. we have potentially, well, I don't know. Stardew? Let me see if I have it on this. Software, come on. Games, game software, just the things I have. Stardew is available. Stardew okay? Or should we do another round of The Sims, even though that will be Friday's stream? Or we could do Minecraft. I do have modded Minecraft available. One that someone in our chat, like from like a month ago, was working on. And I also have their updated version installed. We could, yeah. We could see, let's see, game-wise. Can't really do Beat Saber right now. There's Palworld. Let's see. On this computer, I currently have Venture Capitalist, Beat Saber, but there's an update. Hellblade, Setsuna Sacrifice VR Edition. I do not have my VR available space right now. Mind Path to Thalmus, Palworld, Phasmo, Potions and Curious Tale, Sirento VR. I am not going to be able to do it because VR. Phasmo, I tend to play in VR. Then Universe Sandbox, I tend to play in VR. I find it to be kind of a really meditative thing to take the world, slightly alter the orbits and gravity, and destroy the Earth. Yeah, meditation in entropy. But, Stardew. What? You never wonder what it'd be like to... Okay. One of these days, if you haven't already, I would suggest finding Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, which is basically a primer in Stoicism, and probably just listening to it or reading it, because it's quite interesting. And those were like literally just him writing in his journal. But yeah, not just focus on the what could be, focus on things, see if you can figure out what problems could arise, see if you can come up with solutions so they don't end up problems. Nah, you're not dumb. And I think possibly the link I gave you to the Prince, that channel may also have a modern English translation for Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. Stoicism's pretty interesting to learn about. And Marcus Aurelius being like one of the ultimate Stoics of all time. Pretty interesting. Gives a different viewpoint if you are into that. But yeah. I guess we will be going to Stardew. Okay. So, Ginger Cat, that you are, you need to become an amalgamation of all of your pet's brain cells. And then you'll have enough easily to just chill and listen and maybe think about what's being said in the audio format of the books. Say that orange cats have at least one. Their bodies function to an extent. That function may be trying to get them in trouble and get them to make stupid mistakes that could end up getting them hurt, but same with humans. We're all like this. But if you find something that you're reading that could help you see things in a different light, or can help with maybe giving you a different way of going about certain things, it's a possibility of something that could potentially help you in the future and maybe help your friends. Yeah, all because I literally used Universe Sandbox as meditation on entropy, like once a month. Sometimes once a week, depending on how I'm feeling, how things are. But yeah, I'm going to be changing the titles on the streams because I'm going to start playing Stardew. Okay, that one is not working there, so I've got to edit here. Okay. new type